Welcome to Forever Finessing TV. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory about what tutorial we're gonna learn today. Now, this I got off Amazon, off of the Avengers Legends. It this thing is incredible. It's incredible. Like I love it, man. I'm I got too hyped just now. But you can get it off Amazon.com. I'll probably leave the link in the description for y'all. No promises, but I'll probably leave the link in the description for y'all. Now, the sound effect that I use for the Ant-Man, I got from videocopilot.com. It's called Motion Pulse. Motion Pulse? Yeah. On videocopilot.com. It's about $150. They give you 1,000 sound effects that you use from it. So I picked the one that I felt worked for it. It worked. Nailed it. Done. Now, there's two parts to this tutorial. One, I show you how to use without a green screen. Two, I showed you what using a green screen. Now with the green screen, make sure that your lighting is perfect. I had a terrible lighting because I only had one light. So I cast a shadow, so it kind of shows when I took it off the green screen and import it into the footage. But since I'm shrinked and small, it really didn't make, it really didn't mess it up that much. But yeah, anyways, a lot of stuff I got from videocopilot.com, like adding effects to the layers, called FX plugin is free. FX plugin console is free on videocopilot.com. Go check it out. It's free. Go get it. In color vibrance, it's also free. Get the free stuff, man. Get it. Now, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more content. You want more cool stuff like this, because it don't get no cooler than this. We're going to jump into the intro, preview, and tutorial. Let's get to it.
Never did it that way. But you're not in my shoes.
Here it goes. Whoa, it worked. I am small. But let me get out of here before somebody step on me. Alright. We here in After Effects, so let's scroll right here. Here we got me right here, and then we got CP for clean plate. So if I unhide it, that's what you got. Now I'm gonna show you a quick little thing real quick. Say if you only got about, delete that, say you only got about this amount of footage, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever, like me, you're good. Clean plate is just a recording in the background. So if you only got this little part, you're good. 2 seconds, whatever. Just right click it, go to time, hit freeze frame, and then now you could extend it how far you want. Now that we got that out the way, let's unhide ourselves. Unhide ourselves and go to the point of contact. Now, the point of contact meaning when you hit the watch. Bow. This is the part that I want. So make sure that the main is highlighted. Command Shift D to cut it. And make sure it's highlighted right here also. Press return, rename it. Point of contact. Cool. Now that that's done, you're going to create a mask around yourself. If you had a green screen, it would be easier, but I'm showing you the first part just using without a green screen. The second part will be with a green screen. So grab your hand tool, move it over a little bit so you can see. Press G for the pen. We're going to zoom in just a bit. That's too much right here. And you just draw a mask around yourself. I'm going to fast forward that part to skip the boring part for you. Be right back. Okay, now we're back. So now that we got the whole mask around ourselves, we're going to next thing we're gonna do is hit this anchor point, and I really don't know where it's at, so I'm gonna just move it a bit. Okay, Command Z to bring it back. Anchor point right here. Bring this just about under you. Okay, then from there, the next thing you want to do is press S on scale and set a keyframe. Move this up to about there, and then press wait, matter of fact, Command Z. I forgot one more thing. So let's go right here to this point of access, and then press, we're gonna right click that, hit time, freeze frame on that, so we could keep that part. And then press S for scale one more time, set the keyframe right here, put that at 0, and let's see how that goes. Okay, pretty good. So make sure that this last keyframe is highlighted.
hit this graph. If you don't see this graph, make sure you select this and hit edit speed graph, and it should show up. And then hit this middle part right here. We're going to drag this about right here just to speed it up as far as we can. Hit this to go right back to this regular point. Let's see how this looks. Okay, now that's pretty good so far. So the next thing that we're going to do now is we're going to duplicate this. Command D, duplicate it. Make sure it's highlighted. Press return to rename it, and we're going to put ghost 1 because we're going to make the ghosts around us, you know, that type of effect. And then we're going to press S and then press the stopwatch to delete these keyframes on this one. Now that that's done, the next thing we're going to do is go to effects, color correction. We're going to use curves. So once you select curves, come back to color correction and select tint. I use a plugin from Video Copilot where I don't got to do that long way. I could just do this, press curves, and then boom, I got it. Control space. Hold on, I'm sorry. And then put tint. You can get it from videocopilot.com to get that plugin to do all of that. So we're gonna set this, put a mark here. Once you got the curves opened up, put a point here, a point there. We're gonna move this to about right there and move this to about right here. And then scroll down to this tint and put the amount at 50. And then also hit toggle switches and change the mode to screen. And then we're going to go right back to toggle and switches and then put motion blur on the point of contact. And then we're going to press the ghost 1, press T for opacity, set a keyframe, move it forward to about here, and then make that 0. And then it should get something like that. Cool. The next thing we're going to do is duplicate the ghost 1. Make sure it's highlighted, return. Put this as, just put E, ghost 1E for edges. And then go to your effects. Let me close this. Go to effects and presets and then type in fine edges. That didn't come up. So then we're going to go click this, click that. Effect, color correction. Where would that be again? Fine edges effect. Effects and fine edges is right here. I don't know why I entered it just the same way. It didn't go through for whatever. Then we're gonna press invert. And then let's see what we got, which is pretty good. Now we got this glow added to it. So now that we did that, we're gonna duplicate ghost number 1, and then we're gonna move that to the top, and then we're going to press T for opacity and move this about right here, and then shrink that about right there, and then press S on scale. So instead of it being at 100, let's put this about 80. Set a keyframe from 80 to 0. Let's see how that looks. And then there you go. You got this smooth Ant-Man shrink effect. Let's put this right there. Pretty good. So that's just a rough draft of how to do that, the shrinking part of the Ant-Man effect. Take your time with it and you'll be able to get it done. The next thing what we're going to do is, let me close all of this. I know it's a quicker button to press, but I forgot it. But okay. And let's just hide all of this real quick. And then we're going to do the full body Ant-Man effect right now. So I'll drag that part in. And let me see. I'm going to try to make this quick. This one I use the green screen for. Okay. Drag this out. Command Z. composition settings just to get a bigger, quicker view at this. We're gonna put it at 1 minute. This way I could speed this up a bit. Okay, grab the hand tool. Cool. This looks about good. So I'm just gonna do it real quick. Same thing. We're just gonna draw a mask. Once you got the green screen, draw a mask. This is a pretty bad green screen of me because you can see my shadow, but because I didn't have good lighting like that. So make sure you have better lighting than me. Let me put this. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're just gonna draw all around this. Okay, cool. Now that that's closed, let's put this to fit. Then you go to effect and presets and add key light. Key light, this one right here. Drop that there, and then you want to add color range. If you got bad lighting like me, if you just have good lighting, key light, just select this, select that, it'll be done. But mine was terrible because I have this huge shadow, so I use color range also. So what we're gonna do is select this. As you can see, the bad lighting of it. I zoomed in, but since since my Ant-Man will be shrinking, it's not really the detailing of it. Let me see. Okay. Because when you go to screen mat, you can see how terrible it's looking. Then open up screen mat right here. Change the black as much as I can to erase the black, but you can see the shadow still casting a bit. Change the white up a bit. Let's go to intermediate result. Drag here. Try to click that green. Nope, it keeps doing that. So just make sure that you got better lighting than I did. You know. So, because this is a real bad mask. I took my time with it. So I'm just showing you a rough way to do it. So let this play out real quick. You can see my shadow. It's just awful. But whatever. Make sure, like I said, you have better lighting than I did. Since this is a tutorial, I can't take my time to fix it how I would usually fix it. Go back to the project window, door, floor. Okay, now full body, we're gonna make this a 3D layer. Press scale that down a bit. But since I'm small, you can see how it already makes a difference. It looks a little bit better because he's further away. But okay, and then let's just bring him down to right here. The X rotation, just bring this about right there. And then the next thing we could do is press P for position. And no, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. So it's this one. And this will push him back further to make him look a little, to make him look like he Ant-Man. He actually is on the floor. So cool. This one not even. Try to get to some motion on my actor. Okay, well, myself apparently. Okay, there, I'm moving around. Looks pretty cool, right? So the next thing you want to do is duplicate that. Press R for rotation, and then lay that one flat like that, and then rotate them about here. Oops, didn't mean to grab that part. And drag them about there. Press T for opacity. Let's bring them down to 30. Nah, it's too light. Do 60. Go to color correction and add curves. Let's see what curves is gonna do for us. Okay, and now we got a shadow. And the shadow really helps sell the effects, you know. So let's click that part. Go back to the shadow. Hit R for rotation. Let's rotate that more some bit. Command Z. P for position. Bring that down a bit. Let's see how that's looking. It looks pretty good. Now just press T for opacity. Let's bring this down to 45. And let's add a tint on that. You already know, go to color corrections to add your tint. Let's see. Try to make it as dark as possible. I forgot exactly which one did I use. Let me go to Video Copilot and use color vibers. This is free on Video Copilot also. Change that to black. Nope, that didn't work out. Delete that. Lumetric color. Let's do that. Highlight. Lumetric color. Just type it in over here if you can't find it, because I'm using this plugin. Lumetric color is right there. There you go. So now that it's open, we just use this. Turn down the blacks on my shadow. And also, just to make it also better, let's put it at 25. And then you kind of got a little shadow for right now. So that's just a quick way to show you how to do the Ant-Man shrink effect. Like I said before, make sure that your green screen is properly lighted. I only have one light, and I didn't feel like doing it all over, but you pretty much get the basics. It's pretty good, and even with the bad lighting, since it's, I'm a small person, it still look good. But hey, that's how you do it. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, so I can continue bringing you more content, more tutorials, and just doper ways of becoming a visual effect artist. Thank you for tuning in. See you again.